What's going on, everybody? We're live. It's Friday night, and we got, let's see if I can pull it up here. Take off the caption. We got gunsmith extraordinaire, Dustin, as he's driving. So everybody say hi to Dustin. Dustin, can you hear me all right?
I can hear you just fine, boss.
Perfect. All right. Good deal, and I can hear you. So, what's going on, everybody? It's Friday night. We try to do our live videos every Friday night, and I'm going to drop a link in the chat here. We talked about it last Friday night. Last Friday actually was the first day that we launched our new merch website. And we had a lot of orders. I was really impressed. It seemed like everybody liked the new merch website. They liked the pricing that we have on there. We made a couple adjustments. We're going to be adding new merch as we're going, but right now we just kind of have to kind of figure out the groundwork and how it's going to work best for us and for you. So so far, at least just starting out, we're real happy with it. And I got some new items here that I didn't have last Friday that I can show off, so you can actually see what it looks like on camera, I guess, as opposed to the website. So, but just want to say hey to everybody that's in the chat here. Jerome, what's up, buddy? Josh, nice seeing you. Green Hood Smoke, what's up? And I think I saw Aldo. Yeah, Aldo, what's up, buddy? Aldo says hi, Dustin.
What's up, Aldo? Hello.
Aldo's a frequent flyer in the chat. He's a real good supporter of the channel and the live streams. But
okay.
Everybody, I dropped.
I was panicking. I thought it was somebody.
To be honest with you, I think Aldo is local, if I'm not mistaken. Aldo, make sure you correct me. You don't have to tell me exactly where you're from, but I think you're local. I think you're a Wisconsinite, if I remember right. I could be wrong. Let's see. I want to be on the shorts as a weird character. Well, maybe. I love the shorts. They kill me. Well, thank you. Really appreciate it. Appreciate everybody being here tonight. And but you don't like that Dustin's driving? He can talk. He can talk, drive, and smoke at the same time. He's the gunsmith extraordinaire.
That's also where I'm not wearing
right,
sunglasses, guys. I want to make sure everyone can see that. I'm not actually looking at the phone, so if you guys are trying to send me a message, I can't read it right now. Else I'll park and then I'll get the comments if I can. Well, I wouldn't get any custom comments to me anyways, I think.
Right. Dustin kind of relies on me to read the comments at least while he's driving. So
that's what I appreciate about you, boss.
Green Hood Smoke is excited that I said his name. There, I said it again. Aldo, he said, any luck sourcing a Velcro patch? No, not yet. I'm still trying to find somebody that's in the States. I get hit up all the time for these, Chinese and Saudi Arabia places that sell patches, and I really don't want to deal with it, to be honest with you.
They're always vinyl patches.
Yeah, well, and I think if we could do some PVC patches, that'd be kind of cool. Instead of like the stitched. So, but we'll see. Let's see. Yep. Aldo says Dustin is fine because he's not looking at the chat.
Thanks for having my back, Aldo.
Yep. Yeah, Aldo, we need a DBoss patch too. Yep. It is on the list. I just the main place that's making our shirts and our hats right now, I asked them. They just don't have a good source for them here in the States either. So, which kind of surprised me. But if anybody's got a place that they use for patches, I'd be all ears. I would take a look. I mean, local. When I say local, like in the United States. But I did put in the chat. I'll do it here one more time. If you guys could take a look, just drop the link in the chat. That's our new merch website, which we're Dustin and I did a short today for the new merch website, and I was told by our YouTube rep that my concern was that the AI scanning software would know that my website from the past sold knives, guns, archery, and ammo, and I was concerned that it was going to just like as soon as we set our website that it was just automatically going to demonetize us, strike us, or age restrict us. And the YouTube rep assured me, he's like, no, it's a case by case basis. It doesn't remember anything. It should scan the site, and as long as there isn't anything that violates the guidelines, you should be all right. It immediately got demonetized, and I reached out to the YouTube rep, and he says that oh no, he goes, it must have remembered that your website sold that stuff. I was like, we talked about it. But I guess AI has a memory. Freaking Skynet. What state is your shop you all work in? We are in Wisconsin. We are in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. So, yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we've always been. We only got one shop. Although I'll do some research too. Okay. Sounds good. So what I didn't have last time when last Friday when we did the live, I didn't have any of the hats. And so now our hats had come in since then. And so we've got the red, white, and blue hats. Dustin loves these. He says they're not loud enough.
Untrue.
And then Dustin is actually sporting this guy right now, but this is a navy brim in gray hat. And this when we did
I got the throwback on right now, boss.
Oh, you do? From here, it looks like the navy. You do. Okay. But anyways, this guy here pulled the highest that everybody was the most interested in. So that's
Navy. My favorite.
Yeah, it's a slick looking hat. And then to me, the classic kind of goes with everything, but I guess nobody really likes white. But it's the gray and white hat. But all those three styles there are available right now on the merch website. And what I'm going to tell everybody this time around, same as the last time, any orders that are placed tonight, I will throw in a autograph photo and sticker pack for you. And I might even throw in some other freebies if we got some extras laying around the shop. So if you place any orders tonight, doesn't matter what you get. If you get a hat, t-shirt, retro rifle shirt, challenge coin, doesn't matter. We will put in autograph photo and sticker pack for you. So let's see. Yeah. Dang YouTube. That's right. They've been pretty frustrating so far. That's a pretty far drive to be featured in one of the vids here in Ohio. Okay. Well, if you make it, we'd like to see you. At least come in. You can come in and put a pin in the map. And then let's see, Aldo. Yeah, Aldo, I think you ordered one. And if anybody's on here that ordered from last weekend, we just it took forever, Dustin, for the UPS guy to show up this week, and we had a mountain of packages to go out, and he wasn't too happy, but I think he was appreciative that I helped him load the truck. So.
Well, we got a really good UPS crew.
Yeah,
there's a couple of chuckle nuggets that come in when somebody has a day off, but
right.
All right, jabroni, what are you doing here?
Green Hood Spoke says, "Do you ever have customers asking about 37 millimeter? It's kind of my thing. You can ask, is it Seuss or Suisse, or I don't know how you pronounce your name. He will vouch for me." Dustin, you have anybody asking for 37 millimeter?
Not really. I had somebody coming in looking for 730 waters this week.
Ooh, that's a weird one.
Yeah. I was like, dude, nobody even sells that. And if they do, it's like $80 for a box of 20. And he goes, yeah, I think I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and start
reloading.
Doing my own reloading. I told him, I said, that's what we hear most often. Just don't get shitty at somebody when they don't know that it's a cut down casing. And we're told it's
right.
Oh no, those cut down casings. I want to bitch. You load the shit, so you should know that that's a thing. You should have asked if it was true waters casings. I guess people can't think past it into their face.
Yeah. Josh, YouTube sucks. Yeah, it does sometimes, but we're connecting right now on YouTube, so I guess it doesn't really suck right now. JW, what's up, buddy? Glad to have you back in the chat. Aldo does local LTL shipments if we ever need help with larger shipments. Thank you. I mean, if we ever got into safes, like selling safes off our showroom floor, I'd probably get a hold of you. But right now, everything's kind of 4 feet and under, right, Dustin?
Yep. I mean, if you don't want to pay an arm and a leg, that is.
Right. Wisconsin Gun Guy. Last week of October, I'll be down that way. Was wondering what you have for 308s and 3030s. I don't know if you can. It's kind of hard to see right here, but we have a couple of Arrow M5s that are chambered in 308. Dustin, I don't think we have any 3030s left in the shop right now.
No, we had a really nice one, but that went fast.
Yeah, those don't stick around too long.
No, especially not when in that kind of condition. I really do appreciate people who bring us guns to sell that take care of their shit.
Yeah. Josh says, loved your new video, honestly. Classy way to stick it to those anti-gun moderators. Thanks, Josh. Yeah, we Dustin and I kind of came up with that one right on the spot. We're like, we should say it as much as we can. Because anytime if they were to go, hey, that they sell guns, and then go look at it, oh, there's no guns. Wisconsin Gun Guy, any bolt action 308s? We got a bolt 30-06. Did that Savage Axis go in the auction, Dustin?
No, but that's not 308 or 30-06 or 3030.
Was that 243? Or I thought it was 308, the Savage.
You talking about the one with the full camo with straight bolt?
Yeah, if I can look at it without getting in trouble here.
That's a wonky.
$308. It's a 308. So we got a Wisconsin gun guy. We got a Savage Axis 308.
It's not. You're not talking about the Predator.
No, the Predator. So the Savage 110 Predator is chambered in 243 with a heavy barrel. Yep.
Yeah, that's the one I thought you were talking about.
Oh, okay.
We've got so many on the wall. Like, we need more space on our walls, people. Get in there and buy some stuff. Gee.
JW, I'm not going up there during fall or winter. I'll see y'all in summer. JW is down in Kentucky, Dustin. Don't you think he would want to come up in the fall?
Well, JW's got to understand that we actually know how to remove snow up in this bitch. Like, I lived in southeastern Kentucky for 6 years. I feel your pain, JW. 3 inches of snow will shut that bitch down. We get 3 feet of snow and our kids have a half day.
Oh yeah, there's no more snow days exist. At least not for my kids. They do all their stuff from their Chromebook at home now.
Yeah.
Daniel asks, what do you guys think of Bear Creek Arsenal rifles? I don't think, Dustin, we've had too many problems with the rifles.
No.
Other than them like marrying up with other brands as far as like the ARs. But
well, the AR-10s, the AR-10 uppers are super affordable. But if you're going to go with an AR-10 upper for Bear Creek, you got to go with their lower. AR-10s in general don't marry up well with other manufacturers. I think it's because of the distance that the bolt has to travel that they don't line up perfectly with the receiver extension or the buffer tube.
Right.
And that's what we've run into in the past. I don't know. They're dealing with that Bear Creek Grizzly, like dealing with them as a company, they're starting to look a lot like SAR.
Yeah, that was a little disappointing.
Yeah.
But I don't want to, I want to wait till it's done before we go one way or another.
True.
Because, sometimes mistakes can happen. Sometimes companies are busy, like us, after an auction. And sometimes, things can get away from you when you don't intend them to.
Sure.
Although we do safe deliveries too, could drop ship them directly to your customers without you handling it. Boy, you sound like JB Hunt. JB Hunt was trying to sell me on that. Yeah, JW says, God, 243 Winchester is such an underrated or underappreciated cartridge nowadays. It was my first deer rifle. Tommy says, Go ahead.
Yeah, the guy that brought that in, he was wanting a 6.5 Creedmoor in that exact model of rifle, and at the time he didn't think they made one. And then he found out that he made one and instantly just bought it and brought that one in. So that one still has the manufacturer tags on it and everything.
Yep. Al, what's up, buddy? Al's in the chat, or at least he was. I mean, I'm scrolling through it. Al, glad to have you here. Al, check out that new merch website. What do you have cheap that I can turn into an abomination? Well, we already have a couple of abominations. Those Arasaka, the Type 99, and the what's the other one? There's like a Type 38. They're sporterized Japanese rifles with a tiger stripe camo coating. Let's see. All right. Don't Call Me Radio. What's up, buddy? Don't Call Me Radio says, Dustin, what would you add to a Chris Vector enhanced Gen 2.1? Please say flashlight. Please say flashlight.
a price tag.
A laser.
Flashlight's always a good thing to throw on any gun, but I've never been a fan of the vectors.
Oh, that's interesting. Wisconsin gun guy. Nice. I have the Savage Axis in 6.5 Creedmoor. Used it last year. Loved the round, but sucks for deer. Dropped every one of them, but had to put another round in each one. That's interesting. How far out were you shooting? We the Pew Pew. What's up, buddy? We just talked on the phone, but yes, that I didn't know that the last time, or at least last Friday, I didn't have any notification sounds when I was getting orders, but apparently the cha-ching sound, if anybody heard that, was a Shopify order. Was somebody placed an order on our website, so somebody's getting a autographed photo and a free pack of stickers. Never had snow days when I was a kid and I was in Utah. Yeah, Utah gets snow. I think they get a lot of snow. Seuss, here in Ohio, it's winter all year round. Oh, Bob, I'm Canadian. I love your videos. I hope that's not Lee Snow.
No, if it was Lee Snow, he'd be calling us Canadians.
Josh says, seriously, though, I'm a fan of lever action rifles. Don't know why. Need to get one, though. Yeah, I got a few. I love my levers. And we have the Black Aces Lever 12. That's a 12 gauge lever action. You should get one of those. Super reasonable.
A lot smoother than I thought it was going to be, too.
Yeah. Joe Wilson, what's up, my brothers and wooks? Joe Wilson must be rocking the wooks. He's not a poor. My TV, hello from Texas. Awesome. Thanks for tuning in. Aldo, JB Hunt, no good. Well, Aldo, I didn't go with JB Hunt, if that makes you feel better. Bob, I'm from Ontario. Awesome. Glad you're here, Bob.
At least he can watch Freedom.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob, were you affected by any of the wildfires, or was that not in your neck of the woods?
I'll tell you who was affected by the wildfires. Me. The friggin' smoke coming down here every summer. It was just ridiculous. I'm sorry, Bob, but we should be able to sue Canada for that.
Yeah, you'd think by now they'd know how to put them out.
Daniel asked, what do you guys think of the CVA Cascade XT? I'm trying to think if we had one of those actually come through the shop. Because I think that's their actual rifle, right?
It's either, I think it's a shotgun. I think it's
or shotgun. I can't remember. I don't know, man. We don't do much with CVA. I mean, they come through the shop quite a bit, but
yeah. I've got one. I've got a CVA Hunter right now that I'm about to just buy the guy a new freaking rifle so I can quit fooling with it.
Yeah. Aldo, do you sell wallet holstered? If you do, for what size gun? Nope. We do not. We don't have any in stock here. Tommy, ordered my hat last Friday. Just got my T-shirt a minute ago. Awesome. Does it fit? Have you tried? Are you trying it on as you're watching? Yeah, we just, like I say, it was just yesterday that UPS showed up for the first time this week, which is kind of strange. So, Tommy, I'm glad you got that. Roy Bear, 40 Smith & Wesson or 9mm for EDC. I'm going to go with 9mm.
9mm.
M. Gabriel, what's up? Don't call me radio. My order should be here next week. Columbus Day isn't a real holiday. It's Indigenous Peoples Day. Yeah, my TV. If there was even a mention of snow, the word snow in Texas, everything would shut down. Yep.
Oklahoma too. I dated a girl in Oklahoma, and when I was down there, it started to snow a little bit, and she lost her freaking mind. She called her dad, and she's like, "What do I do?" I'm like let me tell you. I was like, "Do you mind if I drive your daughter's car?" Not a problem. Get her home safe. Got it. Slow down. You're going too fast. No, I'm going just fast enough. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, you got to get through those drifts.
I literally took my driver's test in the snow. I'm good.
Yeah. Green Hood Smoke. Is it wrong? I want to carry two Beretta. I think he means 92 FS. He said 96 FS. So I can pull them out like Billy the Kid. Cool.
I thought he was going to say the Boondock Saints.
Neo from the Matrix. Yeah. Just funny, a ton of Matrix references today, and I watched that last night. Actually, I watched it after the Thursday night game, and I was trying to remember the last time I actually sat down and watched the first Matrix, and I think it's been 20 years. Still holds up. We the Pew Pew says Wooks or carbon fiber. Which one do you like better? I'm running Coda Evolution handguards. I don't know.
It depends on what you want it to do.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
if you want it to look sexy as hell, I'd go with Wooks. If you want it to be like moisture resistant and blah blah blah, then I'd go with the carbon fiber.
Yeah, and light. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, that Wooks stuff is not light.
Yeah. No, that's definitely heavier. Daniel, so that CVA that we were talking about before, it's a bolt action rifle with a fluted heavy barrel with threads. So I say I thought it was their rifle, but again, I mean, I think we've only had a handful come through the shop, and I just I don't know enough to have an opinion about it.
Yeah.
Country Boy TV, D-Boss, remember me? Maybe. I mean, your name kind of sounds familiar. Did we beef over something? That's usually how that starts. You remember me? And then they're going to start in on an argument right away.
Told me to put a flashlight on my gun. No, it doesn't fit my holster.
Although that is strange, UPS only showed up once. Actually, well, it was the first time they showed up. They showed up yesterday, and we got the whole pile of packages out. And then they showed up again today. So, but it was weird that they didn't show up Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday.
Yeah. They're usually here once a week or once a day. Easy.
Yeah. Wade.
There, not here. There.
Yeah.
Because I'm here, not there. I'm not there, I'm here.
Wade says, why does everyone not like the 40 Smith & Wesson? He said Wilson, but I think he meant Wesson.
Yeah. Damn autocorrect. Yeah. My personal opinion on them is they're overcharged for no benefit. Like, you don't get more penetration. You don't get, and after talking to medical professionals like surgeons, one of them being a 15-year veteran of a plug and patch factory in Chicago, Illinois. When I asked him what caliber, his exact response was, "Pistol wound's a pistol wound." I was like, "Oh, okay." So then, looking into it, you have a much more larger variety of types of ammunition with the 9mm. It's a very, very balanced round. You get a lot of penetration. You get less recoil than the 40 Smith & Wesson. And people, I know everyone loves the guy that shot the guy in the mall with the 40 Smith & Wesson. I'm like, okay, well, yay for him.
Yeah.
But
well, he also trained. I mean,
yeah.
So whether, I don't know, I don't think we ever got an opinion as to why he carried that round, but he definitely trained with it. So you got to give him credit there.
My official opinion is always going to be shoot with carry what you can hit with. If you can hit with 40 Smith & Wesson, if you like 40 Smith & Wesson, don't listen to me. Just carry the 40 Smith & Wesson. But me personally, I like the 9mm for the variety, the expense, and the balance of it.
Right. Tommy, this is how far back I am in the comments. Tommy says, I was fishing on Lake Erie. Smoke came across the water so bad I couldn't see my nephew at the back of the boat. Thanks, Canada. Yeah, it has sucked. And it's one of those things, too, that like specifically Wisconsin got hit with the smoke the hardest. And I mean, it was a pain. Like people that have breathing issues. I've got a daughter that's got asthma. And she would go outside and we had to make sure she had her inhaler with her all the time because I mean you just walk outside and it would hit you. I would leave here, like go to the bank and like roll the window down at the window and just my eyes would burn and everything. Like I'd have to roll my window up. It was terrible. Let's see, JW 9mm, especially with plus P rounds, have come such a long way over the years. Don't let some, I think he means FUD. He said fudge. Don't let some FUD like the old man talk you into a 40. Yeah, no. I got shit on when I did that video with my little Nagant revolver, and the title of that video was my worst gun, but I'll never get rid of it. And I was like, this is my worst gun. And I even own a Smith & Wesson SD40VE. And I got shit on so bad because so many people have that gun. That's a $240 gun.
All day.
So, yeah, all day. And that's probably why so many people have it. Peyton, love from Tennessee. How long have you all been a store? Thanks, Peyton, for tuning in. Appreciate it. We opened this location June of 2019. Ranger 87, good evening, fellas. Hope your week has been good and your weekend be on point for whatever you have planned. Yeah, I got a high school reunion tomorrow. I'm super excited. Although Dustin is working tomorrow. So good luck, Dustin. Blissful day, my heroes. Okay. Green Hood Smoke asks, ever carry a backup EDC? And if yes, what one?
What do you mean by backup? You mean like a secondary, or
yeah, that's
something other than?
Yeah, that you'd have your main carry and then something to back it up.
Depends on the situation.
Yeah, I haven't. B squared. Oh, hey guys, totally stopping by next time I come up. Awesome. Yeah, stop in. We'd love to see you. My lady was complaining about her eyes yesterday, but I didn't smell or notice anything. When did the smoke appear? Seuss, the smoke It was basically during the summer when the Canadian wildfires were going. I don't know if they're even still going on, but it was definitely during the summertime.
Probably is. Everyone's probably telling people, well, you know, the fire just wants to burn your shit down, so just give it to them.
Yeah. Although I agree with the fires, yeah, they were terrible. Tactical Llama, what's up, buddy? Tactical Llama says, "Hey, 2A people." Tactical Llama does live videos also. So if you guys like the 2A or gun lives, go hit up Tactical Llama. Let's see, 357 SIG EDC. I made the decision 25 years ago. I have the Glock 31, 32, and 33, all three sizes in 357. Didn't know the ammo was going to dry up. Funny story by TV. This guy ordered 357 SIG for some stupid reason, so I've got some boxes on the shelf. If you need them, call us. We'll Dustin will ship them to you. He'll take care of you over the phone. Sweet. Tac Llama is my dad. Let's see. Jesse says, just bought my first firearm, Taurus G3C. And he says, I love your videos, boys. Jesse, thank you. Appreciate it. G3C, good starter pistol.
It's a good stash pistol.
Yeah. He says, I absolutely love it for the price. Yeah. Yep, that's a good price.
Wait until you shoot a PSA dagger, though.
Yeah. Wait till you broaden the horizons. Don't Call Me Radio. Tactical Llama does lives, but everybody comes for Lady Llama's commentary. I've caught one or two lives where she came on. Funny stuff. Let's see. Jesse says, what should I get next? Well, Dustin thinks you should get a dagger.
I like the dagger. It's got great grip for people with big hands.
Yep. I think the next one you get is the one that fits best in your hand. Feels the best to you. Shoots the best for you. All right, so I'm going to mention it one more time. Throw in the link in the chat for our new merch website. I'm sure a lot of you have already heard us talk about it and you've already perused it. But if there's anybody new in here that hasn't gotten a chance to take a look at our new merch website, dbossfirearms.com, it is super weird to be able to say that after so many years of not being able to say that, or Dustin having to cover up the .com on his shirt. So, but now we can. We're YouTube safe. So dbossfirearms.com. Any orders that are going to be placed tonight, I'm going to tack on a free autograph photo and sticker pack. I was kind of hoping that the packages from the last live would have been out already, so these guys could see it. I threw in a bunch of extras for a lot of the orders. So if we got extra stuff laying around here too, I'll throw in some extra stickers and some kind of neat knick-knack stuff. So Bryson Dager has been my best purchase of 2025, hands down. Nice. Dustin, All right. And then it was just us. Dustin will be back. Here he is.
Back.
There we go. What'd you get sent on an errand?
Sorry, I got a phone call. I got to check on my parking lot project.
Ah.
So if anybody has got oil stains in their driveway, if you make a paste out of some baking soda, it works wonders at pulling stains up out of concrete and asphalt.
Nice.
Just
That's why
make sure
everybody
you
here.
rinse. Just make sure you rinse it off really good, or it does funny things to the color. That's what I'm checking on right now, is to see if I succeeded.
Yeah. All right, Jesse. Jesse says, got to get back to work, boys. Much love from Tennessee. Thanks, Jesse, for tuning in. Appreciate it. Just trying to think if anything else cool happened this week. We had our auction end last Saturday night, and this week has just been like super hectic.
Correction: the baking soda doesn't work that well.
Oh, really? You can still see it?
Yeah.
Christopher, what's up, buddy? All the way from Texas. Thanks for being here. We the pew pew. Someone say oil stains. With thick oil, it won't make a mess. Oh wait, cars? Oil is oil, right? Got to put a little transmission fluid on there, Dustin. Maybe that'll cancel it out.
I'll get right on that.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Again, I'm just interested in what everybody's feedback is on the new merch website. We have a few items on there. We're looking to add new items coming up. So one of the things we were thinking of, and I got a few different versions here. I don't know what everybody thinks of tumblers. If anybody would be interested in some deboss tumblers, there's a style there. Here's a white version here. I was hoping to have these added to the site today, but we got so busy. I got photos taken, but I didn't get a chance to upload them. So we have a handful of tumblers on here. So here's a white, taller, skinnier one there. And here's a stainless, skinnier one here. So let me know.
How's that for an interesting background there, boss?
It's interesting. Let's see. Aldo, how many years school reunion, Dave? You don't have to answer. Yeah, that would definitely tell you my age, wouldn't it? But I'm at 20-year high school reunion. So it's going to be exciting. We're going to do some golfing and then hang out at the golf clubhouse. And we have to do it that way. Everybody's got to pay for everything because our school, probably maybe about 10 or 15 years back, stole the funds from every class's funds for reunions because they needed it for remodeling and maintenance. So they just wiped out all the accounts. So we lost our funding for reunions. So now we got to pay for it ourselves. Dustin, my TV says, if it wasn't for the environmental issues, gasoline cleans up oil stains on concrete.
Yeah, except for I need it cleaned up off of asphalt. And what happens to asphalt when you pour gasoline on it?
Don't call me radio. Do you have a D-Boss Wooks tumbler? No, I don't. You know, we asked Wooks for like any other promotional materials. Like, it would be great if they had just stickers. Like, if they had stickers, we could add it to it. But no, they sent us nothing.
They're Italian. What do you expect?
Spoken Jester. WTF, you look like the youngest one in the shop. Thank you. I missed the beginning, but I caught the high school reunion part, and that's crazy. Yeah, time flies.
I think you probably meant the part where the school confiscated all the funding.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I even, it was under, I want to say it was like somewhere between like $2,200 and $2,500 that we had saved up in there. And so our class president, when I heard about it, I reached out to her and I was like, it's under 10 grand. I can't imagine that there was anything in the bylaws that gives the school access to all of the funding. But we didn't know for sure. But I was like, for $115, we could sue them and then like figure it out. But she didn't want to do it. She lives a couple hours away. But I was ready to sue the school over it, but we didn't do it. Aldo, a blacktop company bought the old Oshkosh Drive-In movie theater because they thought there was a lot of asphalt there. Okay. Don't call me radio. Get all Frankenstein and mount a Wooks handle on one of the tumblers. Nice. Oh, Christopher Gerard gave us a gift of $2. And then I see he gave us another gift of $20. Christopher, I don't know if you know this, but we do have a merch website. I have the QR code on the bottom of the screen, and there's a link in the chat, but you could just go to dbossfirearms.com. I wish you would go there and spend some money, because then you actually get something in return. And if you place any orders tonight or this weekend, I will throw in a free autograph photo and sticker pack for you. And if we got any other goodies laying around, I'll probably throw in some extras. So, but thank you for that. And anybody that does give us a gift, they get the yeet. And so because he gave us 2, Dustin, we're going to give him 2. So here's the first one. 3, 2, 1. Yeet. And then let's give him another one. 3, 2, 1. Yeet. So you get some yeets for your gift. So we really appreciate it. Spoken Jester. He says, "Oh crap! I didn't even see the big man down there hiding in the shadows." You're hiding in the shadows, Dustin. That's where Dustin likes to be.
I got enough people staring at me. It really is a curse being this beautiful.
Yep. Yeah, well, we're coming up on an hour here, guys. I think we're going to keep it a shorter live tonight. So if you got any last questions or comments or anything, Dustin and I will do our best to get through them, and we'll keep it shorter for you tonight. But if you could please give our merch website a look, and you get to see. We've got some new hats. We got the classic white and gray. We've got the navy and gray hat there. Dustin's favorite, the red, white, and blue hat back here. And we got the cure-all, the DBoss Firearms challenge coin / bottle opener. This cures heartburn and ED. And if you ask Fox, if your car doesn't start, all you got to do is throw this on the hood and it'll start. Yeah, you're going bye-bye. Smoking Jester, hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a good night. And yeah, do me a favor, check out the merch. Although you need a
guys. Go ahead, boss.
Although, so we use a different software. We're not just going right through YouTube. We're actually streaming across YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. I think we are tonight. We're actually Rumble, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. So we can't add mods. I got to do everything here myself. So I'm pretty sure I just took care of them. Don't Call Me Radio. Rest up, guys. Enjoy the weekend. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. And if anybody wants to see a really cool knife, go over to Don't Call Me Radio's channel and look at the knife that he got from Nate down at the King of Camo.
Yeah, and any of you guys on the chat see somebody being a jackhole, you fully are able to roast them all to hell.
Not just the chat, the comments and the videos.
Yep. Eventually, because I know some of you guys are savage AF, and I love it. But we could definitely use some more, because anytime we clap back, we get suspended. Even my own personal account's been suspended.
Yeah.
I've commented on something, and they get all butthurt that their hot pockets are burnt or some shit, and then they're like, "Oh, he's cyberbullying me," and then my account gets suspended. It's like,
yep.
Okay, not
James,
happens to him. Comment's still there.
Yeah. James, hey, what's happening here, fellas? Nothing much. It's Friday night. We're hanging out and answering questions. Howard, have a good weekend, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. You can report the chatter yourself also. Yeah. Yeah, no,
Nothing happens though.
Yeah. Yeah, Focus Radio That Knife is badass, bro. Yeah, it is great. Let's see. Don't Call Me Radio. I feel like I need to send Nate random stuff just to laser because it's amazing quality. Well, I don't know how happy Nate's going to be about that because I sat in Nate's office while he's laser engraved things. It's tedious. So do that, but send money. But he does. Nate does great work, and the laser he has is like really high quality. King of Camo laser engraved tumbler with you guys. Yeah. That's the other thing too. I'm trying to get our legs underneath us with this merch website to hopefully bring on some of the other content creators that we work with and collab with. So I'm kind of hoping we can get King of Camo gear, get some Foxtrotter gear, some Lee Snow gear, and some of the some of the other content creators that we work with or are friends with. It'd be nice to have some of their stuff on our site too. So, like I say, that stuff might be coming. James says, "Hey, I was wondering what was the pros and cons to Cerakote, and what's the process." So, I think Dustin, the best example we can give are like duck guns.
Yeah. If you hunt anywhere near long grass or marshes or anywhere near water, Cerakote will be your friend.
Yeah, you won't be chasing the rust. Also, when you're done shooting, you can literally just wipe off everything with a rag. Like you don't technically need to go through the whole cleaning process, just where it's Cerakoted. But like internally, you're going to have to take care of everything. Yeah. But it's a great,
unless it's FDE. You have to scrub the crap out of that. Any of the light paler colors like FDE, Sig Pink,
Stormtrooper White,
the green one, peacock, parakeet green. They just you if you even think your hands are dirty and touch it, it's gonna leave a smudge.
Yeah.
They just don't clean up. But like things like tungsten, USMC red, stuff like that, it just wipes off.
Yeah. And Dustin, what does FDE stand for again?
Fondles dicks enthusiastically.
We get a lot of people coming in to get FDE done on their stuff, and we always like to go, where's the desert? We do not have a desert climate here. Like FDE doesn't make sense here, but it's pretty popular.
Yeah.
So James, in short, like we highly recommend Cerakote. So, and there's a lot of cool things that you can do with it. There's a ton of cool colors that to pick from, even if you're just doing a single color. Burnt bronze is real popular in like the tungsten gray because it's got like a metallic finish to it. That's super cool. So yeah, we really like it. We highly recommend it. Corey says, love your guys' content. Thanks, Corey. Thanks for stopping by. Is building a parts kit for somebody a service that gun shops offer? Yes. But they're somebody that's going to have a manufacturing FFL. Josh, OG Green. I think maybe you mean OD Green, Cerakote. See, James, I've got an old Remington 760 Game Master. I've had a hard time trying to find a person in East Tennessee to get it coated. Also, what's the price point? On a Remington 760, if you're just going to do barrel and receiver for us, as long as we don't have to take a tool to it, $180. Can't say that for anybody else. Everybody's got their own prices on Cerakote. So, don't call me radio. I have to get rid of my 43X MOS FDE now. Thanks, Dustin, for ruining it. James,
it's what you prefer. It's what you prefer. But I mean,
well, yeah,
exactly. Tells us a little something about you. But
James, D-Boss Live. How am I just now seeing this? Dude, we go live. We try to go live every Friday night. I think I went live for the last like 4, maybe 5 Saturdays in a row, just because I happened to be down here on the Saturdays that I wasn't supposed to be. But I can 100% tell you I will not be live tomorrow morning. I'm not going to be here.
I might if Nate sends a link.
Yeah. James, if you're just seeing the lives now, do us a favor, go in and hit that notification bell and select all. YouTube has been messing with everybody's notifications, and if you don't go in and hit all, you're probably not going to see our stuff. Luke B. Sup, big hosses. I own too many firearms, according to my wife. LOL. Yeah, I was gonna say that's the most un-American thing I've heard today. Let's see, James. You guys have the best content. Hoping to make it to the shop one of these days. Awesome. Yeah, we'd love to see you. We got some cool stuff for you if you show up. Aldo, do you sell any medical bags for CC? We do not. I mean, we were gonna try and work with that one company that we met at Goals last year, but it just didn't work out.
Yeah, and they're a little intense. Like,
yeah, well, and then our guy that we were working with that we met at the show, like I was talking with him, and it was like 2 weeks after the show, he left. He no longer worked for the company. And then the new guy stepped in and he's like, what do you want to work on? And I was like, forget it, buddy.
the group I'd like to team up with is Rhino Rescue. I got a couple of their kits. I call them the big ouch bags. There are no fat. There's no fat on their IFAC. It's just all like trauma dressings, stuff like that. The one thing I wouldn't nitpick about like an IFAC is if you don't have hemostatic gauze, that's not a proper IFAC, especially if you have it for at the range and stuff like that. Because like I know one of our customers, he's an EMT, works for the fire department, stuff like that, and he's like, dude, I've got this stuff everywhere. Because even on a bad cut, you just pack that crap on the cut, and it coagulates and stops the bleeding. It doesn't cause any burns internally or anything like that if you have to pack a dressing into a gunshot wound or an extremely deep laceration or something like that. So
Yeah.
But I can't find any way to get a hold of them. I've sent a couple emails to see if they wanted to do some branded content and stuff like that. I heard nothing. Same thing with Vortex. Bravo Company, same thing. So if anybody knows in, let them know we're here for them if they want to work with somebody.
Sure.
Apparently they don't want to make money.
Let's see. James says that's a really good price. He's talking about the Cerakote on the shoddy. But yeah, that's really all I'd want. I'd probably just want it to be black. So James, if you find it reasonable enough to find an FFL to have it shipped to us, obviously pay for the coating and then pay for shipping back. If you find that reasonable enough, we can do that for you. You can always have it shipped to us. Don't Call Me Radio. Any update on the Battle Axe keychain search? So, kind of. So somebody was kind enough to create a file for us for a 3D printed mini Battle Axe. But our 3D printer, the guy who does our 3D printing, his nozzle doesn't go that small, and he didn't think it would turn out good. So we're still on the search. Let's see, Josh, you guys are on my all setting, and it's still it's not giving me the notice when it drops. Yeah, YouTube is definitely attacking
Skynet.
the 2A stuff. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we know we're not the only ones affected by it. You can hear the complaints from just about everybody from the gun tubers. And I thought it was pretty interesting that Donut Operator, I watched one of his videos and he said that YouTube is crushing him in the views too, like he's never seen. And Donut Operator is literally asking, hey, what other content would you guys like to see me do? It blows my mind that he's saying that, to be honest with you. So it's happening across the board. James, when are you all going to be on the Unsubscribe podcast? When we get invited. You gotta. They're a super secret club. You gotta be invited to stuff like that. So
remind me again, what's the Unsubscribe?
Unsubscribe is run by Eli, Double Tap, Fat Electrician, Brandon Herrera, and Donut Operator are typically the four guys that are running it, and then they have guests on. So they're funny. They're really good podcasts. They have good people on. I don't know if
they drink White Claws.
What's that?
But they drink White Claws.
Yeah, they drink White Claws. I guarantee they've got to deal with White Claw. Guaranteed. But let's see. Don't Call Me Radio. IFACs are Flex account approved if you have end of year money left over in your medical account. Yep. James, I bet Dustin's going to give a story after I read this, but James, I bet y'all and Herrera would have some awesome chemistry. I don't know. I've never met him. So, in fact, Dustin and I saw Brandon Herrera at the Tennessee airport when when we were headed back after goals. And Brandon was in the middle of the airport. I was this close to going up and saying hi to him and maybe getting a photo, but he didn't really seem approachable, to be honest with you. And in fact, I mean, airports are kind of goofy. And that day, Dustin, if you remember, like we were delayed for like 2 hours, and the airport was just jam packed. So it could have just been like a shitty travel situation, which I could fully understand. I get in a bad mood flying, and so maybe he was just in a bad mood with a travel situation. But he didn't seem very approachable. So
he walks like Sylvester Stallone in Rocky 1. That or a 70s porn star.
Yeah.
Like when he doesn't even walk, he just kind of like saunters. Like in my head, I'm hearing wow, 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 wow.
Yeah. Howard did receive the notification. Grateful. Awesome. That's working for some people. James, the 760 isn't actually a shotgun. It's a pump action rifle. Okay. There's so many Remington 700 series things. I get turned around on them. It's a 270. Fun fact, the same model was what killed MLK, just chambered in 30-06. Okay. James, who writes most of the YouTube Shorts content?
The chuckle nuggets that come in and say that shit to us.
Yeah. As Dustin likes to say, we get here in the morning, we unlock the doors, and we wait, and the content comes through the door. So, but for the most part, it's collaborative. I mean, one of us will have an idea, like a broad idea, and then we just kind of workshop it till it makes sense. And most of the time, honestly, I feel like we point the camera at each other and we just try to make the other guy laugh. So, yeah,
I must say, I've got that crown.
Yeah, James, I feel like life writes it. Yep. Yeah, it writes itself. Yep.
That's another thing we always ask people when they come in is what's your favorite video? And if they say, oh, I like the one with the two guys in the box, or I like the one with the guy screaming about murder weapons, it's like, buckle up, Buttercup, because this is what really happened.
Yeah.
All the kind of thing with the murder weapons one, that was really what happened. So.
Well, yeah, a lot of our bigger viewed videos that are well over 20 million views. Those really happened. Yep. And the shotgun one, when Isaiah was still here, where Isaiah couldn't rack the shotgun and then finally does, and an empty shell ejects. With the exception of that part, that didn't happen. But I got a phone call from a guy, and he said, hey, I've got a brand new shotgun. I won it in a raffle. I've never shot it, and it's brand new. Would you buy it? Well, we're smart enough. We don't give offers over the phone, kind of for this exact reason. And we said, well, bring it in. We'll take a look. And Dustin and I were in the back. I forget what we were working on. I don't know if it was nickel plating at that time, but you and I were in the back. And Isaiah just like kicks open the door and comes in with that rusty ass shotgun. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, what is that? He goes, this is the raffle shotgun. I'm like, tell him $25 for pissing me off with that. So, needless to say, we did not buy that shotgun. So, Josh, the old man is fantastic. Thank you. Yep. There may be, Dustin, I was talking with Nate yesterday. There may be an old man and Nasty Nate collab coming up. So I don't know if you guys would like to see that. The old man and Nasty Nate. I feel like there's a lot we could do there.
I think that might break the internet.
Let's see. Who is the dumbest person to ever walk into the shop? Hands down is the guy, which I know, Dustin, you're going to try and probably correct me, but the guy that knew he shouldn't buy firearms and ordered them online and came in and filled out a background check form and could not own it. I know you're going to tell me that he didn't know that it was still a court problem, but the guy came in and filled out a background check for 2 guns that he ordered online and immediately got denied. And then the police had to come and investigate. That, I would say, that was probably the dumbest as far as intelligence goes. Facts. So
the funny thing, we do business with the rest of his freaking family, though.
Yeah,
the rest of his family are awesome.
I think the funny thing is, like, after that, because obviously the police went and visited him. I think after that, I think he got it cleared up. I could be wrong. I don't want to speak for him, but I want to say it might have gotten taken care of. But the other dumbest. I mean, there's people out there that are just ignorant, but dumbest was Dustin. You remember this was early days. The guy that came in, had a transfer of a shotgun, fills out the 4473. Like, we're done with him. Finishes. He walks out the door, and it was the end of the night. And I was out turning everything off, and he came back in and started yelling at me that he didn't have to do a 4473 because it was a long gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dumb.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
I think I got them both beat, though.
Captain Jack?
No, he was just lit up. No, that liberal Democrat that came in and had me remove the trigger locks off of her guns. And she wanted them to protect herself against the Trumpers that were going to break into her house and rape her. And then she proceeded to tell me that because I asked her, well, have you shot recently? And she said, I shot when I was a kid. It'll be fine. I'm just going to shoot him in the leg. I don't want to kill anybody. And they were single shot 410 shotguns.
Sweet.
And then it's like she turned around and saw the bottle of Liberal Tears on the shelf because we had that hand sanitizer. And she was like, well, that might make me cry if I get it in my eyes. I was like, oh, okay. Super.
Yeah, you could leave now. Yeah, there's been some wild. I laughed my ass off at the one that Dustin had an incident in acting kind of like a different pronoun and needed a pew. That's probably when you were wearing the they them. I forget, what was that one about?
I don't remember.
Shoot. It wasn't that long ago, but it was long enough. Like, this has been a while. But my wife had found that pin, and she's like, "You need this for your videos." It was a great pickup.
We still have it.
Yeah, we still have it. Hey, FV Ordnance is in here. What's up, buddy?
We still have the concealed carry badge, too.
Yeah, the concealed carry badge. Dustin, FV Ordnance. I can't talk right now. Dustin, want to shoot a match on Sunday in Ripon?
Can't. I a bathroom to finish Sunday.
James, what? You know he was chuckling, thinking he had found a damn loophole. Yeah, except, and I think you're talking about the guy that came in and said he didn't need to fill out a 4473 because it was a long gun. The only thing is like he had already done it. Like, it was done and over with. I was like, what do you want me to do? Go undo that 4473 and take your gun back? Like, I didn't understand what he wanted. So...
One of the things that aggravates me is when we get transfers of strip lowers, or they are like completed lowers, and the person's under 21. And they're like, "It's for a rifle." I'm like, "Bro, I can't do anything about it, man. It's the FBI says you can't have this. You're
Right.
of age."
Yeah, it's not on us. I love
Is there
that.
anything you can do? No.
I love the how many times we get like people are in a hurry. You know, whether you call them on the phone, like they have a gun transferred in, and then they're like in a hurry, and they're like, "Hey, so how long does this take?" I don't know. How long does it take you to write your information down and answer questions?
Yeah.
It's on you, not on me. So,
And they always every time we get somebody who's amped up, wanting to make it fast, they write with like a pigeon writing with their foot with Parkinson's. It's like, bro, is this a G? No, it's a K. In what language?
right.
Like, make your stuff legible so we can get this stuff done faster.
Oh yeah, and how many times corrections have to happen? We're drawing a line through and then initial and dating, and it looks terrible. But yeah. So how often do loaded firearms get accidentally pointed at you? It's not as much as it used to be. I mean, I remember
we can kind of smell them now.
Yeah, you can smell it out. And
It's,
the funny thing too is you can say like somebody will be kind enough to come in and say, I have a gun, I'm looking to have serviced, sold, code, whatever. Can I bring it in? And I always say, yeah, as long as it's unloaded. And then they laugh, and I'm like, no, it's not funny. Like, well, and then they also bring it in. Then, like, ha ha ha, yeah, I'd never do that. And then they bring it in, and just because there isn't one in the chamber, they have a fully loaded mag in it. And it's like, no, that's not what we talked about. And then, I don't know. We feel like it's our right to keep those rounds because it's not loaded.
It's like, well, you didn't know they were there to begin with, asshole.
Yeah.
There is a very specific set of people that will just pull out firearms, or they'll come in, they'll put. You got the guy that looks like he just fell out of a trailer park and hit every mud hole on the way into the shop.
He's driving
You got the guy. What's that?
He's driving a Rhino Line Jeep.
Well, that guy is always pretty respectful, and he's always trying to make sure he's doing it. But yeah, it's the same concept. Or it's either that, or the guy with the Columbia quarter zip, the $87 haircut, and he's got a revolver tucked into the front of his pants. And I'm like, I'm no mathematician, but I'm pretty sure if that goes off, you're going to be peckerless at that angle, my friend.
Well, and that's the other thing too. It always seems like the loaded ones are always pointed at our crotches.
Yeah.
I don't know what that.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry, it's not loaded.
Yeah.
Corny critical duty comes flying out of the chamber.
There isn't one in the pipe.
Yeah, that's a direct quote.
And there was one. There was one in the pipe.
Yes,
Can
there was.
confirm. And I slowly backed out of the door while Dustin was forced to have it pointed at his crotch.
Yeah. And his response is like, shit happens.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he was pretty cool about it.
Yeah.
So, oh man, well we're coming up here on an hour and a half. So I think we're gonna wrap things up here, Dustin.
Yeah, I gotta jump off and start some dinner for everybody. So
yeah, I gotta get home. So, well, everybody, we really appreciate you being on tonight. Please do us a favor. Best way to support the channel is obviously viewing our videos, liking, commenting, subscribing. Unfortunately, we've got to say these things now. But also, please go check out our new merch website. Any orders that are going to be placed tonight or this weekend, I will add in a autograph photo and a free sticker pack, probably with a bunch of other swag that we have laying around here. So it doesn't matter what you get. If you get a t-shirt, you get one of our casual t-shirts is what they're called, or you get a hat, you get a retro rifle shirt, or even the D-Boss Firearms challenge coin / bottle opener. You get one of those guys, I'm going to throw in autograph photo, sticker pack, and some swag. So, oh, Dan, what's up, buddy? Dan Butcher made it on. Right at the end, Dan. But anyways, oh, Bruce, what's up, buddy? You're coming in on the end, too. So Bruce is in here. Driving home from the range, just made a few vids dropping tonight. Nice. James, you be good, fellas. But before you go, what's your email? James, if you head over to our merch website, dbossfirearms.com, you will see the contact us at the bottom of the website, and our email is right there. So yeah. All right, Dustin, you got anything before we sign off?
I gotta pee.
Sounds good. Dan, I don't get notifications. I know, Dan. It's stupid Facebook. Facebook already told me they weren't going to push our stuff because they took one of our channel or one of ours away. So, yeah, Facebook sucks. You gotta go, Dan. You gotta go over to YouTube and hit the bell notification and hit all. So. Aldo, you got to give us a gift right at the end. Thank you, buddy. Really appreciate it. So, Aldo, you're going to close out the night with the yeet in 3, 2, 1. Yeet. So, James, 10-4, brother. I'll see you later. Thanks. Yep. Awesome. Sounds good. All right, everybody. Have a good weekend. Stay safe and God bless.